Hey, Mike.
Hi, Tim.
The purpose of this film is to deliver a Miro board and associated recordings to a group of guys who I was working with called the Daikin European Service Academy Ambassadors. So there's a group of guys called the Ambassadors, and they are from a multinational team of 20 people odd, and they're working together in achieving certain goals for Daikin across Europe. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at some of the concepts and just recapping and highlighting some of the key soft skills that we were looking at during the project itself. So the participants can see the Miro board in front of them, because if they can't, then they wouldn't be able to see this film, because the film's going to be next to the visuals that we're going to be speaking about. And so we're going to begin right in the center with the what, the how, and the why. Now, we actually didn't look at this within the program at all, but it's very important to just look at it as a concept at the beginning. The what we do is the tasks and activities that we run on a daily basis. The how we do it is the way that we do it from a leadership perspective, and the way that we guide this thing. And the why we do things in the first place is very integral to the discussions that the ambassadors were having. They had a big sense of 5-year vision. There is a Daikin strategy called Fusion 25, which is all about why do we want to get to where we want to get to. Yeah? So this sense and purpose is really quite important from a Daikin perspective at an organizational level. But what this particular picture says is that your own sense of purpose is just as equally important as the organizational sense of purpose, for 2 reasons. Firstly, it's very difficult to motivate people if you don't believe in the direction yourself. And secondly, if you need to translate organizational direction and strategy into something that other people can appreciate and understand, then you're going to need to firstly be clear as to the sense of purpose from your own perspective, so that you can then kind of drill it down into, this is what we're doing, this is how we're doing it, and this is why it's important for the organization as a whole. So key message here is to question not only your sense of purpose, but question the sense of purpose of anything that you are engaged in, which means if there is a project that has begun, question why it is more important or less important than another one, question how it's going to bring value to you, and question how you are going to get involved in it. Any questions there to the questions of questioning sense of purpose?
I think that's very clear. Is this also a concept that leaders should be applying to the people beneath them and the people they also work with, to understand their why as well when they want to kind of cooperate or lead them, or in any sense understand them better?
Absolutely. And if we take it at an essentially basic level, any situation where 2 or 3 people are working together is a leadership situation. Somebody is saying, let's do this, and the other guys are saying, why? Yeah. So there's that essential question behind it. But certainly as a generic leadership concept, we always expect our leaders to be able to tell us how our work is fitting in with the overall strategy of them. Maybe it's just their strategy, but maybe it is the actual strategy of the department or the company itself.
That's clear. Yeah, thank you.